Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 13. We're here at Death Valley. And you know what? We're making progress. We're making the bugs move to somewhere else. I figure in the end this is best, because this is at least manageable, right? They're over here, away from my base. They're not going to spawn into random places like my little dugouts, because there's only so many hives that can be. So they'll just be over here and away from me. And actually, raiders will run into them, and that's actually useful for me. So, yay. That's okay. I'm fine with that. So, we're going to move on to the next stage. I think we're going to start building the spaceship. And that means focusing on getting my hands on as much plasteel as possible. Why do I mean by that? Well, with the ship, right? Each structural beam needs 150 plasteel. The cryptosleep caskets need 500 steel, but no plasteel. The ship computer core, that's another thing I'm going to need. I'm going to need an AI persona core. Doesn't need any plasteel, but it needs 800 steel. And 5 components. The ship reactor needs 500 plasteel and 10 components and 500 steel. And then the ship engine itself needs another 200 plasteel and 400 steel. This is going to be a large investment of resources. I can probably come up with the steel since I can get around the map pretty well now. But the plasteel, I'm not sure where we're going to find it. If it's even on the map at all. Right? It might be that I have to just get all my plasteel from essentially melting down plasteel weapons, machining down mechanoid corpses, and trade. Oh, it's going to be a heat wave. Okay. Well, that's why we have coolers in many of our accommodations, but some of them don't have that. Right. I'm inclined to let people stay in the hospital to avoid the heat wave. Turn into a bunk space. Yeah, that would allow me to move some of the folks in from places where I don't have refrigeration without having to worry about them too much. Valentine's out here. And nobody's in there, but Barrow's in there. Okay. So, first off, we set that to non-medical. And we'll assign it to Barrow, so he's not, like, out there anymore. And actually, we'll just put in another bed made out of wood. And we'll put it there. So, like, there's bits of steel I can get to, right? No problem. I can get to that steel. We'll mine it out. Just like I did over here, this stuff. I have not seen any plasteel deposits. Now, there might be plasteel on the map. It might be deep here inside the mountain. I've not been terribly inclined to dig deep into the mountain, but I may have to. Well, a heater broke down. Well, shucky darn. I'm certain we're going to need that in the heat wave. Yeah, so this bed, it's good quality as well. We're going to move Valentine into that. Okay, there we go. And actually, this this is an awful wood bed here. We'll set that for deconstruction. We'll move the bed back out here later on when the heat wave's over. I am really thinking, though, we should get that second geothermal plant built. It wouldn't take too much to build. The power conduit is not asking too much. It would be a little exposed from an attack from the north, but generally it's okay, I think. It's not like boomalopes are going to pour or lean up against it and die. Well, that Kevlar helmet's been made. Bound to be someone's going to want it. Where are we doing? We're dropping it off in one of our... Yeah, on one of our shelves. Okay. Salt is also out here. Well, we can move salt into the refrigeration as well. In fact, we'll just set that as non-medical for the time being, and we'll put salt on that. There. Basically make that into a barracks for the time being. Because at least then they'll sleep in temperatures that are below body temperature, right? No one's going to suffer from heat stroke while sleeping. Now, we still need, like, medical beds. Oh, this one's not being used by anybody either. Well, you know what? Salt's go in here then. Right. And that's medical again. We've got like 3 people who need mechanoid treatments, so... Hey. Bring that back. Well, nice to see a nice solid deposit of steel over here. Right, where am I gonna... Well, basically we're gonna get that built first. I think we're gonna put the spaceship in here, which means basically putting up a security cordon. Because they, raiders will attack your spaceship. We have enough granite for walls, so... structure, granite... Really just, well, it's only got the one door here. Yeah. Well, we could put it over here. Besides, I might want that third third geothermal eventually. We're just gonna stick the ship out here. Yeah. Alright, so how am I starting this? I kinda need to plan it. So let's see, we got a beam. And on the beam, we need to put an engine. I really don't want it to be fugly as hell, but at the same time, doesn't seem to be any way to make things just even. Alright, reactor, core, engine. Cryptosleep casket. Yeah, it must be attached to a beam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll get 5 on that. Alright, kill that for now. There's the question. How many people do we rescue? Everybody? Just the crash landers? Leave the colony to all the other people? If it's just the founders, it's Tony... God, who was it? Tony... Castro... and... Bramble? I think. Let's, where's your history? There we are. All time. So yeah, 3 colonists for like the first couple days, and then we got somebody new pretty much right away, and that's why I'm a little confused. Colony wealth, 94,958. Buildings, 41,772. Colony wealth all told, 136,000. We've had 1 day, 6 hours, 4 minutes of full playtime so far. Major threats 43, enemy raids 27. Damage taken 108, 612, 6 colonists killed, no ships launched into space. That's interesting, but not what I'm looking for. This is not it either. I thought there's supposed to be notes in the thing, like telling me stuff. Social gear, you know. Yeah, Andos. Andos died a long time ago. It's not going to be there. Where is it going to be? Ah, records. There we are. Time as a colonist, 2 years, 2 seasons. I strongly suspect you're not one of the first, though. Let's find someone who was one of the first. Tony. So you've been a colonist for... what? 3 years, 1 season. Yeah, see, here we go. So, who else has been around for 3 years? Yeah, Bramble's been around for 3 years and 1 season. And I'm pretty sure Castro's my 3rd. Let's see here. Yep. And in that 3 years, he spent 1 year in bed. But, you know, what are you going to do? He's only slaughtered 1 animal in the entire time he's been here? Wow. Okay. I mean, the colony would go on without those 3. I'm actually quite pleased to say. Oh, it's a raid. There's a raid right on top of us. Okay, Barrow, don't worry about it. Bramble, you can come join in, though. Yeah, I suspect this is going to be in our mechanoid raid. It is. Hey, Vitali, how about you get away from the crossfire? Barrow the fuck, man. Bros, seriously. Okay, and that leaves this one over here. I think I'd like to drag it around the corner. Why don't you guys all come on over here? Susumu, you're not useful in this fight. Why don't you get out of the way? Ramble, go inside. Okay, they're down. Well, that's more bits and pieces I need. So that could be worse. That could have been a lot worse, actually. Brewer, aren't you hurt? Yes. Why don't you, seek treatment? Alright, let's get this base put back in order. Good, 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 good. We got our power. Should be more than enough electricity for anything we need. That can just be uninstalled for the time being. Good, we're bringing in shit. More mining to do over here. Make sure that's allowable. Yeah, see, can't get to that. Alright, what are you guys afraid of? Susumu. I'm gonna have you melee that to death. There you go. Alright, with all that electricity, we should be able to power these back on. Both at the same time. Oh my god. Still a heat wave, by the way. There we go, new armor vest was made. Shitty bug corpses getting burned. Good. Yeah, let's see, I got 345 plasteel. I'm thinking the first thing to really commit to would be the power plant. That's going to need 500 plasteel. So, that's our first saving target, I guess. We already burned down those corpses, right? Yeah, okay. These long-distance hauling jobs, though, do get in the way of, like, things getting clean. I should make sure that battery wasn't part of my power network. It was. Make sure everything's cross-linked. Yeah, it's good to have the bugs kind of pushed back, you know? That's compacted steel as well. Rose is frightened of something. Dealt with. Alright. Zone. Loud area. Bugtown. Someone can come get that spear. We can melt it down. In fact, you guys are allowed in here now. Go. More freedom of movement. Let you get in here, get that stuff. Designate those as haulable. Okay. Good. Burials are underway. I mean, in a way, the corpses did, like, have some effect on, like, invaders, but I can't imagine it made that much of a difference. It probably had an effect on my people, like, saw a dead body is definitely a moodlet and annoying. No, man, don't bring that in. Sorry, I was the wrong person. There. Leave that out there. That doesn't need to come in. Limestone, granite, steel. There, you can have that. Someone can melt that down. Cryptosleep pods are going to take a lot of steel. I did set like some home area over here, didn't I? Yeah. Stay out here. You guys both got something? Okay. Even if it is shitty clubs, they can probably be sold to somebody for a couple bucks. going to bed. That's fine. Alright, I think we're going to take somebody off of hauling again. Castro, I think we'll keep you close to home. And Bramble. And hell, Tony. There. The original trio can stay home and not haul from across the freaking wastes. They can clean the base. It's the 13th of spring, so the heat wave, I mean, it's just going to get worse. 113, already at 7 in the morning. Oh, you're just sleeping there, that's right. It's great all this stuff's getting hauled in, though. Hey, Tony's working on the artwork. Yay. Okay. And it's a raid. Mechanoids. Well, they are probably going to blow that up. That's going to be annoying. Equipped with an Inferno Cannon. I mean, the minigun I can deal with. Inferno Cannons? Shit. What am I going to do about this? Okay, the reason why Inferno Cannons are such a big deal is because basically they drop like the incendiary mortar shells directly on targets. So unlike the minigun, which basically if you stand still it's not going to really hit you, it just needs to get nearby, and I assure you they quite often get nearby. Crap. Right. Get a sniper rifle. Castro, get the EMP grenades. Are you a brawler? No, you're not a brawler. I'll have you get the grenades. Castro, never mind. Right, Sin, you're drafted. Come on over here. I'm thinking here. Right. Rose, you're drafted. I need that LMG. Oh, hello. Totally forgot about the Doom launcher. Valentine. You're only shot 3, Pyrrha. Yeah, we'll use you. Besides, you're a psychopath. Go equip the Doomsday rocket launcher. Might get a bit of a show today, kids. Vitaly. You know, your PDW is not going to really make any difference here. But a survival rifle might. So we'll do that. Valentine, welcome aboard. Alright, those are coming right in. Okay. Pyrrha, I'm sending you over here. Valentine, back her up. And Salt, you back her up too, because that PDW actually is useful against Scythers. Right. Thing is, I need to make sure Pyrrha doesn't actually go and use up her weapon on a freaking Scyther. In fact, you guys actually just stay on this side of the door right now, okay? Okay, they're going to break their way in through the door. Really need you in a reserve, Pyrrha. I'm going to have you just go inside. Alright, Tony, I'm drafting you, but I'm going to keep you inside where it's safe. With the dogs. Right, you guys can all just hang out in the med bay. Right, who else? Susumu, yes, you have the EMP grenades. Come on over here. Anybody else around? Okay. Alright, inbound shell. Guys, make your break for it. Thank you. Sin. You're burned, but not on fire. Okay. No, you are on fire. This is what I mean about the Inferno Cannons being a pain in the ass. Alright, I think we're gonna just actually retreat. I mean, my stuff's on fire, but it's, you know, dealable. Sin. Just come over here. Rose. Around over here. Barrow, I don't really need you fixing that. Susumu. I mean, the fire sucks. Don't get me wrong. Well, they're not going to... Well, they found my power plant. Great. Castro, what the fuck, man? Alright. I'm going to move you next to that so you put out the fire on the door. Okay. Okay, they're through the door. That's fine. Susumu, I'm going to move you up here as well. Okay, we got a stun in. It helps. Pyrrha, time for you to do the thing you need to do. Okay, before we give you instructions, we need to make sure people are out of the fire zone. Salt. Just get away. Susumu, I know you're on fire, but Jesus. Okay, now you fired your grenade. Get the hell out of there. Okay, Pyrrha. Just drop it right in there. Blam! Susumu's down. Barrow, we need those EMPs. Pyrrha, you need a different gun. Okay, get over here. They are adapting to the stun. But we're at the same time, we're also inflicting enough damage we're actually getting through. And they're down to their minigun one. So, Christ, this is taking a long time. Alright, we did it. We're alive. Everybody off your draft. Barrow, rescue Susumu. Alright. Centipede. Shut that down. Someone can bring in the awful minigun. Overall, could have gone a lot worse. And hey, the generator's still intact, actually. Still operational, anyway. And I don't think anybody died. You took a gunshot to the head, but it seems to be okay. You got your mechanites and you were burned, and took a gunshot, but you're okay. And you took charge lance hits, but you're okay. Yeah, that could have gone a lot worse. And Salt still needs treatment? Okay, Salt's getting treatment now. What happened to Salt? Salt, mechanites, and your right foot was shot off. Well, that sucks. We'll get you treated, and then I think we're going to give you... actually, I'm going to need another biome prosthetic because I accidentally gave it away. But those centipedes are going to be good for materials. It looks like I didn't get all the Devil Strand. Alright, that's going to need fixed. I kind of want to turn it, like, you know, use rings as, like, flower planters or something, you know, just like, ha 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 ha. But it'd be really wasteful, too. Okay. We're safe from manhunters again. One of the turrets failed. Not that it's really doing anything for me. Okay, repair is complete. Heat wave's over, so I can move people back out again. Yeah, we'll be reinstalling Valentine's bed over here. And that granite bed is just one of our med bay beds. This steel bed that's awful can be deconstructed. I'll replace it with a wooden one. And there's no rack in here. What do we get? We got good quality. Yay! Okay. Copy. Paste. There we go. Make sure the settings are what I want. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, so we might actually get the 500 plasteel I need eventually. Look at those dogs doing the hauling! It's all coming together, man. All coming together. I'm also impressed with how well we did, actually. I mean, I did use up something I'm not going to have again. Not every opportunity to have a Doom launcher, but yeah, that worked. You know, heck, the centipedes were still alive after the Doom launcher, but I mean, it did enough damage to actually kind of mess things up. EMP grenades were probably the main thing. Oh, okay. Well, that happened right in my sight line. What is it? It's rhinoceros meat. Okay. The bugs probably aren't hungry. They have jelly. I mean, I'll let you guys haul it if you can get close enough. That probably is because of allowable area. Yeah. Same goes for this. Back. Just make sure you can get this stuff. There we go. Who wants to eat rhinoceros tonight? It's what's for dinner. Right. Yeah, you guys can move around that area. In fact, there. Go ahead. Have that. And that. There you go. Fair bit of growing area over here. I mean, it's gravel, but nice wide stretch of it. Looks like some of the base got cleaned up. Yeah, it's a little better than it was. Yeah, that went really well, actually. No one died. No one got disfigured. Well, actually, I think one person lost a foot. But we can deal with that. And if we see a simple prosthetic leg, bam, we're going to solve that problem. But, or a bionic one. Very happy with a bionic one. Besides, I think that person was probably missing toes anyway, so it's probably not a huge deal. Oh, and there's still steel to be brought in. We did the deconstruction job, but we never hauled it. Okay. Yeah, we're up to 545, actually. But this does say, basically, I mean, this basically is telling, isn't it? I do need to defend the construction area. So, right, we're going to build a wall across here. And I'll put a door in, I don't know, here. Can't really imagine only a door down there. And we'll build a granite wall. What the hell? There you go. Now you can't enter. Okay, you want to get in? You got to go that way. All right. I do need to make that a home area. All right. Okay, these defensive walls will help defend our spaceship construction project. And the first piece we're building is the reactor. I'm just going to put here. Is that harvestable agave? No, it's only 7.6% grown. Okay. I'm like, wow, is there actual living something out here that we didn't plant? And the solar generator broke down, as it does. Alright, this is not really inside, guys. Yeah, whatever. It's a room. Okay. So, future spaceship construction site. We've actually started the work, too. Hey, you know. Making progress. What was it, raining again? Wow. Okay. I'm surprised. Make sure you guys can get to this. Right, that's mined out entirely. That's fine. Yeah, you're hauling steel. That's fine. You're hauling steel. And you're hauling marble chunk. No haul steel. It's going to be a lot of transit trips to get all this laid in, as it were. Summer's officially begun. And I guess with that, I think we're going to call it an episode. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, folks. Goodbye.